We're catching up with Angel Sanchez from Phenix Fire Helmets, Phenix Technology. They do a lot of great things here in Riverside. They are a global company, and they have been able to adapt during this coronavirus pandemic. Angel, you're well known for making fire helmets, but talk about how your local company here has been able to, as you put, pivot and maybe meet a need that's out there right now as everyone's battling COVID-19.
Sure. Well, we had already had plans in place. So we had part of our strategic plan for 2020, 2021 was to introduce an industrial line. So that was probably our first big pivot because we accelerated that by 9 to 18 months so that we could start offering the industrial product. So the good thing was we had contracts in place with a number of safety providers that provided infectious disease and things like infectious disease products and stuff like that. And so that was accelerated so we could start getting our distributors. We have about 95 worldwide, and most of them in the United States is who we were dealing with, getting them products like goggles and stuff like that that we don't make. So that was the first thing. And then we started to look at how we could help with the epidemic. And so we actually started training people like myself on how to sew, and we repurposed our workforce, those that were still in the office and hadn't gone remote, to see where we could help out. So we started doing things like face masks. We recognized that a lot of people were doing face masks and we weren't looking to make money off it. So we started donating it to local hospitals and things like that. And then we've transitioned into now manufacturing some infectious disease products in cooperation with other manufacturers in the area. So that's kind of really, there was a lot more that went into it than that, but we quickly went into an industrial line and then shifted our workforce. We still continue to make helmets. We still have orders for those, but we're actually growing our workforce to start to provide products in the infectious disease market.
So we're taking a look right now at the infectious disease control face shield. Were you already making something similar to that? So it wasn't a huge adjustment, or no?
No, that's brand new. And in fact, that's in a partnership with another local company who the demand is so great that we're trying to help out in that. So we had to go through a significant amount of training and compliance and things like that so that we could offset that. So that'll that was new. And so we are now producing those in partnership.
Are you proud of your company, the way it's been able to, again, be nimble and do different things when there's a need out there like this right now?
Yeah, I have the pleasure of, and it's such a blessing to serve this incredible Phenix family. And, prior to this, we actually did a lot of tours and stuff, and people came and looked at our culture. So there's no complaining, there was no griping. People, as we moved into different phases of our continuity of operations plan, they just did it. And I think we've been successful, all things considered, because I know it's because of our people. We just have amazing people.
And speaking of your people, not only have you been able to, keep that production level up and give your employees the hours that they would normally have, but you said you've actually been able to bring some new people on board because production has been so great at Phenix.
Yeah, we obviously with the new responsibilities, we still want to maintain our levels for our fire helmet customers and our other products that we make. And so we hired 2 people that started on Monday, and we actually have several other openings. So that pivot allowed us to maintain where we were currently at, and now we're looking to grow to help. I mean, there's a tremendous need out there. We looked at the healthcare providers for those type of products, but now as hopefully we're starting to recover in the retail space and the restaurant space and stuff like that, there's going to be a significant need for those products for them as well. And the worst thing as an employer is you want to do the right thing and you want to open your business, but more importantly, you have to protect your people. And so we're preparing to help the others prepare, if that kind of makes sense.
And finally, Angel, when we saw this pandemic starting to unfold, you said you were kind of trying to stay in front of it. You knew that changes were going to be necessary at Phenix, and you said that was key, really, to being able to function right now at a high level, was seeing it from afar and being prepared.
Yeah, we actually started to look at this in January. We'd gotten hit. We only source U.S. product, but when other countries have disruptions, the customers that go to the other countries traditionally start taking our locally sourced products away. So in January, we started to up our inventory levels and do things to adjust that. In February, we initiated a pandemic response planning team and put together a full pandemic continuity of operations plan. Usually your plans have to do with fire or flood or, like, you know, a natural disaster. You don't really plan on those pandemic things. And so we were able to adjust and put a plan together very quickly that had multiple phases. And as we moved towards each of those phases, it was almost seamless because everything was planned out in advance. And so we've been blessed with great people that were ahead of the game, and it helped us out in many, many ways.
Well, Angel, I'm glad to hear Phenix is doing well. We appreciate your time. Keep up the great work. Stay safe out there. And again, if people want to find out more about Phenix, where can they find that?
Well, we can go to, we have a new website. It's in construction, but there are links on there. It's Phenix, Phenix. We don't have an O in ours, so Phenix saves.com. And then, of course, PhenixFireHelmets.com for all your firefighter and first responder products.
All right, that's Angel Sanchez from Phenix Technology. We appreciate the time. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Pat. Have a great day.